An innovative new technology class could help local students find high-paying jobs after graduation. An anti-drug group will help people dispose of their outdated medicines safely. And a local martial arts academy is marking a major milestone this month.
Sunny and pleasant weather ahead for the next week across East Alabama. We will have the complete 7-day forecast coming up.
Last night was a night for records to be broken. More details on that coming up later in sports. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Katie Edwards. Anniston High School has been picked for the 2025 High School Welding Education Initiative, which addresses the growing skills gap in the welding and skilled trades industries. Anniston is one of 72 high schools nationwide that will take part in the program, which is organized by the Airgas Company, a supplier of welding equipment. Schools from 33 states and 16 company regions will be part of the initiative, which provides professional development, equipment, and resources. Since its launch in 2018, the initiative has reached 162 schools and impacted more than 12,000 students and nearly 700 instructors nationwide. The American Welding Society estimates that the nation will need more than 320,000 new welding professionals by 2029, providing stable employment with good wages. Airgas selected schools for the 2025 program based on such criteria as the strength and potential of their welding programs and the passion of their instructors. The company provides teachers with hands-on training along with welding consumables, personal protective equipment, and other essential materials. An intersection on a busy highway will look different and provide a safer route for drivers later this year. We'll have those details in a minute.
Spring into freshness at WM. Celebrate the season with our bountiful selection of farm fresh produce. From juicy berries to crisp greens, taste the flavors of spring at WM. Visit us today and let the freshness bloom in every bite.
Need tough, comfortable workwear? Rainouts in Heflin has boots, jeans, hats, and gear built for the toughest jobs. From the farm to the pipeline, Rainouts has gear for men, women, and kids, so the whole family can tackle the toughest jobs with confidence. We've got the quality you need with a hometown service you'll love. Stop by today next to WM Grocery and gear up with great prices and a local touch. Rainouts, where hard work meets Western style.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
The Alabama Department of Transportation is making some major changes this summer at the intersection of US 411 and the Appalachian Highway just north of Gadsden. AlDOT is converting the intersection near Turkeytown to what is known as a reduced conflict intersection. They say the new design will cut down the time drivers spend in traffic. The National Transportation Safety Board defines reduced conflict intersections as geometric designs that alter how left turn movements occur. These intersections simplify decision-making for drivers and minimize the potential for higher severity crash types. They're adaptable to a wide variety of circumstances, ranging from isolated rural, high-speed locations to urban and suburban high-volume corridors. They can result in a 30% increase in throughput and a 40% reduction in network intersection travel time. The Turkeytown project is expected to cost close to $700,000. Anniston officials announced today that the swimming pool at the city's Aquatic and Fitness Center will be closed until further notice. Workers are conducting necessary maintenance and parts upgrades to the facility. While the city is working to complete these improvements, the pool is tentatively expected to reopen toward the end of next week. What should you do if you have leftover prescription medicine that is past its expiration date? We'll have the answer next.
For metal buildings in Alabama and the Southeast, Waldrop Manufacturing is your one-stop source. A Waldrop metal building provides the coverage and protection your investments need. They specialize in carports, RV covers, portable buildings, and storage buildings. Stop paying rent for storage. With Waldrop's price per foot, you can actually save money by buying straight from the manufacturer. Waldrop buildings are guaranteed because Waldrop manufactures buildings with U.S. steel right here in Calhoun County. Waldrop Manufacturing, serving the entire Southeast. Give them a call today.
Hi, I'm Mary Beth from CARES Direct Primary Care. Do you want convenient 24/7 access to health care? We're available in person, by text, phone, and video visit. Sooner or later, we all get sick. A quick trip to an ER or urgent care can quickly add up to more than the cost of 1 year's membership of Direct Primary Care. If you have a high deductible, you can quickly burn through that before your insurance activates. Join CARES DPC today.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
4 local drugstores and 1 library will be taking back expired prescription medicines later this month. They're participating in the annual Take Back program being organized locally by the Agency for Substance Abuse Prevention in Oxford. The locations where medicines will be accepted are Cleburne Pharmacy in Heflin, Walgreens in Anniston and Jacksonville, CVS in Oxford, and the Public Library in Lincoln. This year, Anniston Walgreens will also be accepting vape pens. The take back is scheduled for 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. on Saturday, April 26th. Smith's Martial Arts will host a 15-year celebration open house on Saturday, April 26th. The event will take place from 10 until 1 at their Oxford location. It is free to attend and will include a variety of family-oriented activities. Scheduled features include local food vendors, outdoor games, inflatable bounce houses, and live martial arts demonstrations, of course. Attendees can also participate in introductory classes offered by the school. Organizers say the event is open to the public, and attendees are encouraged to register in advance and choose a preferred time slot. More information and registration details are available online at sparkpages.io. Smith's Martial Arts has served the Oxford area since its founding in 2009, focusing on personal development through martial arts training. It was a beautiful day today. John Holder's standing by in the EAN Weather Center with a look at what we can expect for the weekend. John?
Katie, we've got dry days and chilly nights coming up over the weekend across East Alabama. We'll break down the forecast next.
For over 60 years, Oxford Lumber has been servicing our area, and our customer service has always been our main focus. Our customer service is what sets us apart from anyone else. From the moment you enter, our highly trained staff will treat you like family.
To enthusiastically provide total customer satisfaction within a positive and self-fulfilling employee relations environment. Visit us at any of our 4 locations or at oxfordlumber.com.
Welcome to Buster Miles Kia in Anniston, where we're dedicated to serving you with honesty and care. Whether you're shopping for a new or used car or need service, we're here to make it easy and stress-free. Visit us today at Buster Miles Kia, where great cars and family values come together. Buster Miles Kia, your trusted hometown dealership.
EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below.
This is the EAN weather cam on Quintard Avenue in Anniston. We had really a mix of clouds and sunshine today, and then as we moved into the afternoon hours, this disturbance that moved through, kicking off a few showers across East Alabama. Before those showers came into play, the high reaching 65, well below our average by about 9 degrees, and then we were right where we're supposed to be for the low this morning, 49, which is exactly our average for this day. Coming up tonight across East Alabama, it's going to be very damp out there early. We'll have some colder temperatures coming in after this rain moves out. Chance of rain in the nighttime hours after sunset tonight will be about 20%. Then we drop down to 38 by the time you wake up on Saturday morning. Coming up tomorrow, a much better looking day. It will be a bit on the cool side as temperatures remain below the average for this time of year, but we'll be at 51 degrees. Not too bad with plenty of sunshine by 9 a.m. in the morning. At lunchtime, we rise to 60 degrees. And then tomorrow afternoon, again, a mild day, but certainly not as mild as it could be for this time of year. 64 for the high tomorrow, coming at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Plenty of sunshine, no rain to deal with on your Saturday. I think you're going to like our 7-day forecast. It's a classic Alabama spring forecast, minus the showers and thunderstorms for the most part. We've got a dry stretch of weather coming up. 64 tomorrow, 74 on Palm Sunday. The best day, perhaps weather-wise, is coming up on Monday. Plenty of sunshine, no rain in the forecast. Look at that high, 82 degrees. We continue with highs in the 70s all week next week. We'll cool down a little bit after that high temperature in the 80s on Monday. But we're in the 70s. 72 Tuesday, 70 on Wednesday, 77 Thursday. Our next chance of widespread showers and thunderstorms, not for another week, as we'll be looking at rainfall coming in here perhaps next Friday. Highs remain in the 70s. Nighttime lows in the 40s for the most part. A couple of 50-degree readings here on Monday and Tuesday morning. But again, we're going to continue with a pattern of some cool nights and very mild afternoons all the way through the end of next week here in East Alabama. And we wanted to show you the drought monitor because it is clear as a bell. All the rainfall that we've had in the last several weeks, especially last weekend, has wiped out the drought across the entire state of Alabama. Not 1 inch of the state even abnormally dry. We are totally drought free across East Alabama and the entire state as well. Again, you don't see 1 square mile that is even abnormally dry. The drought is over. We'll hopefully bank these April showers because we'll need that water in the ground. Get that water table up by the time we get into later on in the summer when things tend to dry out here in the great state of Alabama. I'll be back here tomorrow morning bright and early at 6 a.m. with your Saturday morning at a glance. And then we'll take a look at your breakfast forecast on Sunday and Monday mornings as well. Right now it's sports time. Here's Jordan Smith.
Thanks, John. Last night was a big night in Calhoun County soccer with the Calhoun County Soccer Tournament Finals being held, and it was a big night for the number 1 seeds. It's a perfect streak for the Donahoe girls soccer team. The Falcons are once again county champs, beating Jacksonville 2-0 last night at Choccolocco Park. Donahoe got on the board with a strike from Anna Kate Wallace, her 50th goal of the season. That tally earned her offensive MVP honors, and now she's just 8 goals away from breaking Lily Weedmer's single-season school record. Wallace muscled through triple coverage to get the job done. Sophia Sanders added another to seal the deal for Donahoe, who now sits with a perfect 16-0 on the season. Donahoe has won all 8 Calhoun County tournaments ever held, but they're not done yet. The Falcons have their sights set on the big one, a Class 1A through 3A state title after coming close in recent years.
Finals last year, we're calling this the Revenge 2.0 tour for us, so we're just trying to take as much revenge as we can personally, taking every game personal. This field is a beautiful field. It's just like state playoffs, so it's a good kind of catapult to that. And it's a great Jacksonville team, best team we played all year. So.
Oxford boys came into Thursday night's county final with 24 goals in just 2 tournament games. Oxford piled on 7 goals to dominate White Plains 7-1 and lock up their 2nd straight Calhoun County title and 5th in the last 8 years. Kevin Reyes made a triumphant return to the field after a torn ACL last fall. Playing in his first match back, Reyes notched 2 goals, who was just cleared to play a month early, and wasted no time making his mark. Yandel Amador also had a pair on the night, finishing the tournament with 9 goals. Oxford got scoring help all around. The Yellow Jackets ended the tournament with 31 goals in just 3 games, thanks in part to the Mercy Rule wins over Anniston and Sachs earlier in the week.
It feels good. It's been a while since they've won it 2 in a row, been a while since we've gone to the playoffs. Both of those things are happening this season, so very proud, and I feel good about the rest of this season.
As the spring sports are winding down, so is area play, and we had a lot of big area games in softball and baseball action last night. Let's take a look at the softball scores from last night as Ohatchee defeats Glencoe 7-3. Weaver picks up a win over Sacs 11-7. Alexandria shuts out Cleveland County in a non-area matchup 15-0. Oxford wins big over Shades Valley 19-4. Randolph County defeats the Welborn Panthers at home 12-1. White Plains falls to Cherokee County 4-2 last night. Spring Garden continues to win as they defeated Gainesville last night 20-3. Ranburn 10 better than Vincent 11-1. And Pleasant Valley, the number 1 team in Class 2A, beats Cedar Bluff 9-2. In baseball action, JCA picked up the shutout win over Faith Christian 13-0. Ranburn defeated Horseshoe Bend 10-0. Spring Garden defeated Gainesville 17-8. And Donahoe picked up the match against Gaston, where they fell on Tuesday, picked up the win last night at home 11-5. Anniston defeats Talladega once again 14-11. Munford defeats the Hanley Tigers on the road 9-5. Pell City picks up the win over number 10 Oxford 4-3. And Moody defeats Lincoln in a comeback win 6-5. In other matchups last night with baseball, Piedmont shuts out Glencoe 9-0. Cleveland County defeats White Plains 3-2. Pleasant Valley shuts out Sandrock 10-0. Cherokee County picks up the win over the Valley Cubs of Alexandria 6-3. And Jacksonville picks up the win over St. Clair County 6-2. With Jacksonville's win over St. Clair County yesterday, the team made school history. The Golden Eagles won the 5A Area 11 championship, and doing so marks the 4th consecutive year that Jacksonville's baseball program has won their area championship, something that has never been done before. In a statement made from head coach Jamison Edwards, quote, "Real proud of our guys and the determination they've shown over the past few weeks. Feels like we've been in a playoff series each week we've played in these area series." When asked about making history, Edwards said, quote, "There have been a lot of good baseball players and teams that have played baseball at Jacksonville, so to do something that's never been done before is a real special thing for this group," end quote. Congratulations to the Jacksonville Golden Eagles, and that'll do it for sports. Let's head back over to Katie.
Thanks for that update, Jordan, and we thank you for watching today. Just a couple more events to tell you about before we let you go this evening. The Jacksonville Farmers Market is set to return this weekend. Local vendors will gather for the first market of the year on Saturday. The market will operate from 7 a.m. until 12 noon at 911 Public Safety Drive Southwest. Dozens of vendors are expected to participate, offering a range of goods including food items, artwork, and other locally made products. The market is scheduled to run weekly throughout the season and is open to the public. Also this Saturday, the City of Jacksonville will hold its 2nd annual Paws in the Park Easter event at Germania Springs Dog Park Saturday afternoon at 1. This event is free and open to the public, and all dogs are welcome. The events include a doggy Easter egg hunt with treats inside the egg, photos with your pups, and, of course, the Easter Bunny, and an Easter Sunday Best contest for dogs dressed up in their finest Easter attire. How cute. Remember that all dogs must be leashed outside of the park and must be accompanied by an owner inside the park at all times. No sign-up is required. Thank you again for watching us today. You can find us every weeknight on Facebook and YouTube, our website, and on Rumble. Go to the platform of your choice. Watch our news, sports, and weather coverage whenever it's convenient for you. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you back here Monday for your news on your schedule.